Introduction. Visual management refers to the use of visual signals and displays to communicate important information, processes, and performance metrics in the workplace. It is an effective tool for improving communication, increasing transparency, and fostering a culture of continuous improvement. By utilizing visual cues such as charts, signs, labels, and dashboards, visual management helps teams stay aligned, identify issues quickly, and maintain smooth workflows. It is a core concept in lean manufacturing, workplace organization, and operational efficiency. What is visual management? Visual management is a system that uses visuals, such as charts, graphs, signs, labels, color coding, and displays, to communicate important information, track progress, and manage processes. Key components of visual management include color coding, using colors to indicate the status of a task, e.g., green for on track, red for problems. Visual indicators. These can include visual markers such as signals, lights, or gauges that display real-time status updates. Performance dashboards. Display boards or monitors showing performance metrics, key performance indicators, or progress toward goals. Standard operating procedures. Posting clear visual guides for how tasks should be performed to maintain consistency. Flowcharts and Kanban boards, used in production or project management to track workflow and prioritize tasks. Who is involved in visual management? Managers and supervisors. They oversee the implementation of visual management tools and ensure their effectiveness in supporting team goals and performance. Employees and operators. Workers are directly impacted by visual management as they use visual cues to guide their tasks, monitor progress, and make informed decisions. Lean experts or consultants. These professionals often guide organizations in setting up and improving visual management systems as part of broader continuous improvement or lean initiatives. Quality control and maintenance teams. These teams may also use visual management to track quality indicators or identify when maintenance or inspections are required. Visual management involves all levels of an organization, from the leadership team implementing visual systems to the workers who rely on them for daily operations. When is visual management used? Visual management is used in environments where clear communication is crucial for operational success, such as manufacturing and production, to track assembly lines, inventory, machine performance, and safety procedures. Warehousing and logistics, to monitor stock levels, deliveries, and order processing. Project management, to track task status, timelines, and milestones in projects. Office and service environments, in workplaces that require process monitoring and quality control, such as healthcare settings or customer service departments. It is used whenever a visual solution is required to improve understanding, transparency, and quick decision-making. Where is visual management applied? Visual management is applied in a variety of settings, including manufacturing floors, to communicate machine status, production progress, inventory levels, and worker instructions. Offices and workspaces, for tracking task completion, project statuses, and deadlines. Healthcare facilities, for real-time monitoring of patient care metrics, staff assignments, and emergency response procedures. Retail environments, for managing inventory, store organization, and customer flow. Essentially, visual management is applied in any environment where information needs to be communicated quickly and effectively to improve operational performance and collaboration. Why is visual management important? Improved communication. Visuals break down complex information into digestible, at-a-glance formats, making communication more effective. Enhanced efficiency. It allows employees to immediately understand the status of a process or task, enabling faster decision-making and minimizing delays. Increased transparency. Key performance data, such as production metrics or quality levels, is visible to all team members, fostering accountability and alignment. Faster problem identification. When issues arise, visual cues make it easier to spot problems and take corrective action promptly. Support for continuous improvement. Visual management is integral to lean practices, helping to sustain improvements and maintain focus on targets. How is visual management implemented? The implementation of visual management involves several key steps. 1. Determine what information is essential for communication, decision-making, and monitoring progress. 2. Select appropriate visual tools. Choose the right visual aids, such as charts, dashboards, signs, or color coding, based on the type of information being communicated. 3. Standardize and organize information. Create a standard format for displaying information that is easy to understand. 4. Train employees. Ensure that all team members understand the meaning and purpose of each visual element, so they can use the tools effectively. 5. Continuously assess the effectiveness of visual management systems and make improvements as needed based on feedback and changing needs. In conclusion, visual management is a highly effective system for improving communication, transparency, and operational efficiency. By using visual tools such as charts, signs, and dashboards, organizations can streamline processes, reduce errors, and promote a culture of continuous improvement. Whether in manufacturing, healthcare, or office environments, visual management enhances the ability to make informed decisions quickly, fosters accountability, and helps teams stay aligned with organizational goals.
This quiz is designed to assess your commitment to learning about visual management and understanding its role in enhancing workplace efficiency and communication. By answering the following questions, you'll gain insight into your current knowledge and dedication to using visual management practices to improve your work environment. 1. How familiar are you with the concept of visual management? A. I have never heard of visual management. B. I've heard of it, but I'm unsure about how it works or its benefits. C. I have a general understanding and have seen examples of visual management in use. D. I'm highly familiar with visual management and regularly use it in my work processes. 2. How often do you incorporate visual elements, e.g., charts, signs, dashboards, in your work environment? A. I don't use any visual elements in my work. B. I occasionally use visual elements but not consistently. C. I use some visual elements regularly but still need to improve their application. D. I consistently use visual management tools to communicate key information in my workplace. 3. How do you ensure that the visual management tools you use are effective? A. I don't focus on making sure visual tools are effective. B. I occasionally assess the effectiveness of visual tools but don't make any changes. C. I review the effectiveness of visual tools sometimes and make adjustments when necessary. D. I regularly assess and adjust visual tools to ensure they are clear, relevant, and effective for communication. 4. How committed are you to learning new visual management techniques or improving existing ones? A. I'm not very committed to learning about visual management. B. I'm somewhat interested but haven't prioritized learning more. C. I'm committed to learning and implementing visual management techniques when possible. D. I am highly committed to mastering visual management techniques and actively seek opportunities to improve. 5. Do you think visual management is an important tool for improving workplace communication and efficiency? A. I don't think it's important. B. I think it could be useful, but I'm not sure of its full potential. C. I believe it is important and can help in certain situations. D. I believe visual management is essential for improving efficiency and communication in any workplace. 6. How often do you track and monitor performance or progress using visual management tools like dashboards or charts? A. I don't track or monitor performance using visual tools. B. I track performance occasionally but don't use visual tools for it. C. I use visual tools to track performance but could use them more consistently. D. I regularly use visual management tools to track and communicate performance metrics and progress. 7. How do you ensure the information presented via visual management tools is clear and easily understood by others? A. I don't pay much attention to clarity in visual management. B. I sometimes consider clarity but don't always ensure the information is easy to understand. C. I focus on making the information clear, but there's room for improvement in my approach. D. I always ensure that visual management tools are easy to understand by everyone involved, using clear symbols, layouts, and organization. 8. How often do you collaborate with others to improve or refine visual management practices in your workplace? A. I don't collaborate with others on visual management practices. B. I occasionally collaborate, but it's not a regular activity. C. I collaborate sometimes and share ideas to improve visual management. D. I actively collaborate with colleagues to refine and improve visual management practices and share best practices. 9. How do you measure the success of visual management tools in your workplace? A. I don't measure the success of visual management tools. B. I occasionally evaluate their effectiveness but don't have a structured process. C. I try to evaluate their success regularly but still need a more systematic approach. D. I consistently measure the effectiveness of visual management tools and make data-driven improvements based on feedback and results. 10. How committed are you to continuing your education on visual management to stay current with best practices? A. I'm not committed to learning more about visual management. B. I'm somewhat interested but haven't actively pursued additional education. C. I actively seek out information to improve my visual management knowledge when possible. D. I am highly committed to learning and staying updated on the latest visual management practices and trends. Scoring guide. Mostly A's, 1 to 2, low commitment. You may not be actively engaged with visual management or may not fully understand its benefits. Consider exploring more about visual management. Mostly B's, 3 to 5, moderate commitment. You are somewhat familiar with visual management but could benefit from further engagement and consistency in applying visual tools. Mostly C's, 6 to 8, high commitment. You are committed to learning and using visual management tools, but there is still room for growth. Consider refining your approach and actively seeking feedback to further optimize your visual management practices. Mostly D's, 9 to 10, exceptional commitment. You are highly committed to mastering visual management and consistently apply it to improve workplace communication and performance. Continue your learning journey and share your knowledge with others to foster a culture of visual management in your workplace. Next steps. By completing this quiz, you've gained insight into your current commitment level to learning about visual management. Based on your results, consider setting a goal to explore it in more depth. Whether you're new to it or have experience with it, identifying areas for improvement can help you better contribute to process improvement and organizational success. Send your score to the email listed in the comments section and become part of our ecosystem for further future developments.